So at one point, we know that there was going to be a sequel to Beast Machines called Transtech that was scrapped early on in development, but there probably would have been like a TV show as well. And I guess my question is, if you had been brought on for Transtech / Beast Machines 2, what ideas would you have written?
Well, let me answer a question before that question, which is basically, the unasked question. There were 3 seasons of Beast Wars, or was it 4? It was 3. They approached me at one point during Beast Machines and said, we'd like to do a 3rd season of this. It's doing very well. The ratings are terrific. We love the show. We want to have an extra season. And what I told them was, I told them no. This is one of these suicidal things that writers do when they think they're invincible. And at that point, I kind of felt I was. What I said was, we have pitched this thing as a 26-episode novel for television. And some of the fans really love it. The ratings are terrific. A lot of the fans don't love it, capital don't. And I felt like it's kind of a cheat to the audience to say this is going to be 26 episodes and then say, no, actually it's going to be 39 episodes. And then, we start padding out the story to get an extra season out of it. I thought that was unfair to the basic idea of the story. It was unfair to the fans. I think it just didn't feel like, hitting this thing. It didn't feel like we'd be doing a service to simply anybody, just to make the series longer for the sake of making it longer. And so what I told them was, no, we did this thing, we pitched this thing as 26 episodes. I think that we should do 26 episodes. And in so doing, denied myself the next series because, okay, Larry DiTillio and Bob Forward, yeah. They did a spectacular job on Beast Wars. I can't imagine anyone doing any better. They were fantastic. I mean, wow. So why didn't they keep them around for our series? And the answer was they wanted to do something different. They wanted, if you're going to rethink something, rethink it differently. So they brought in fresh faces, which was me and Marty. And I knew that based on that, if they were going to do a sequel series to ours, they would bring in new people as well. And so when I turned down an extra season of Beast Machines, it was, I understood very well. It's like, okay, I'm turning down a season of show, but I wanted to be fair. And so I knew that I was not going to be involved. I was very sure I wouldn't be involved with a sequel series to that. I did have some thoughts on where things would go after the series was finished. There was a thought that Optimus that his spark was going to go off somewhere else, and so our characters would basically go for, on a search for it, and it would be this sort of pilgrimage / quest to find it and reunite it with his body or something. But I saw our characters going to nearby star systems, several of them, and encountering different kinds of aliens and different kinds of alien life that weren't necessarily, Transformer-like, and seeing what that would look like. But once again, that wound up not happening. And so, but these were all just notions that I had. These weren't things that I sort of mapped out in any particular way. But yeah, so I'm sorry that they didn't do a sequel series. But I was also kind of glad because what they had done with Beast Wars and Beast Machines was they had taken a very, very solid IP, and they went very far afield with it. And what I told fans at the time was, if this series isn't to your liking, I'm sorry, I hope you can be a little bit more open-minded, but understand, if this isn't the Transformers series that you wanted, the next one will be. Because as much as they've moved away from the original IP, they're going to want to go back to it. And they have over time. They've done everything they could to bring back the things that people liked about the original iterations. And if you have something that is absolutely wonderfully unique, you know, you don't walk away from it, you cultivate it. And so they've gone back, and with the various incarnations of Transformers, they've done a really good job of incorporating new ideas with traditional ideas that people have always loved. So I was happy that, you know, things were returning to a way that the fans enjoyed. At the same time, I really appreciated the idea of taking this extremely classic and beloved IP and going in a completely different direction with it and just doing something original and wholly different.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.